Hi everybody, my name is Stella and welcome to Super Buddies Forever. My Dolly Mama Jam, she got me a long time ago and she always wanted to have the different sizes. So finally, I get to show my new friends and an older one, and I think it's great that we're gonna look and compare all the sizes of these new Barbies. If you are not up to date, you probably are, because Mama Jammer, she's kind of behind, but don't tell her because, well, maybe she doesn't care. But let me go man the lights over here and let's have a look. Well, as Stella was so kind to point out, I have finally gotten a full set of the different shapes and sizes and heights of the Fashionistas. A while ago we got Stella. Thank you, Stella. You're welcome, Mama Jammer. You're the best. You too, girl. So we got her quite a while ago when they first came out, and it was a choice between this one and her, and I went with her because her blue hair was different in her outfit, and I knew in the future I was going to get the different sizes. So I thought I'd have a little video. I know this has been done, but I thought this would be good in my Barbie playlist, and show the different sizes and what the differences are and how they came to be. This is a Christy. I have got her like a decade ago. She was this one here, the spot scene Christy, and she's gorgeous. I bought her forever ago, and she's a stunning doll on her own. But I thought it'd be good to show all the new sizes, plus one of the regular usual size Barbies. All right, let's have a peek. First we have a Curvy. Now I had gotten this Curvy, but me and my mom were driving around and we shopping around, and I was walking past and I seen this doll here like that, and I stopped in my tracks. For one, her African American skin was a nice difference from what I had. That stood out. Her lip color stood out, and this hair on its own. But then when I turned it and I seen the cornrows, I was so in. So my mom grabbed it, held on to it for about a month. While I had to wait for my birthday. Now here's a nice thing on the back. Whoops. Shows a whole bunch of them. I can't keep up with all of these. Those who do, phenomenal. So let's just quickly go through this. So that's a Curvy. This is Petite. She is a cutie. All of these girls are going to have names. I don't name all my dolls, but some need to be named, and these ones will be. This one was viewer named Stella, and these gals will all, I think Christy will keep her name. These ones will all need a name. This one reminds me of my god sister so much. I thought the other one did, the tall, but then when I seen this one, or Gracie did, I'll tell you that story when we get there. I thought this one reminded me of her, but then this one's skin tone is more right. So that's just interesting the way these all turned out to be, and I love that they're all African American. It just adds to, because I don't buy tons of them, it just adds to lots of diversity in my collection and differences, because I do love the dolls that are unique. I'm gonna have to check that back out a little better. Okay, let me unbox these and then we'll have a good peek at them all. As we just have a peek at all the size and height differences and everything, and not to mention these dolls have an amazing range of everything, which is fantastic. I love them even more because now, you know, I haven't had any besides the Curvy. Couldn't see in the box the differences, to tell you the truth. It was, you can kind of see a little bit, but they must have adjusted them in the box, so they kind of were in the middle of the box. So, you know, when you stood them up, I felt like I couldn't tell the differences. Now I can, and I like, it's so neat, and I can't wait to put those up together to show those and highlight the different changes and how I liked Stella because she showed Curvy, and we were all so excited about that when that happened. I ran out and got one, and now it has just gotten larger than life, and it is so neat to see that. So I'm looking forward to having those together like that in my collection. And as I said, I won't be collecting a lot of Fashionistas. I only wanted one of each, but things changed. Like I said, I got this one, but could not resist her. Wonder what her name's gonna be. And then, so what happened? I was at the store shopping. Every time I go to Walmart for my bulk items and stuff, I have a peek. And recently, just was checking them out, and she stood out to me, the tall one, because of her hair color, the short, the curls. I knew I'd get a tall, and like I said, I was only going to stick to one. And oh, a little bonus watch in there too. And I have looked at them many times, lots of the talls, and as soon as I seen her hair color and her pretty face and the short curlies, had to have her. It finally, the one I wanted jumped out at me. Like, you know, Barbie with her long hair is so fun and so nice and so typical. And like Honey Swamp, she just, the curls made her fantastic, and finally I picked and I walked out the store. So we know that story. So she's the Curvy, that's the tall Curvy, and Petite. I think Petite, I did not check. I meant to check to see if she's similar to Skipper, but I think she's a little taller than Skipper. So I was looking again that same day, and I was kind of looking at this thing. This is amazing to see all the differences. And those who collect them and keep up, it just blow my mind when I see all the pictures on Instagram, because there's so many, and I can't even keep up with what I do. Like nationalities, skin tones, face molds, hair colors, hairstyles. Everything is so different. Oh, look at her lips. Beautiful. I didn't see that one. What is she? I'm not sure which one she is. I can't tell. So what size is that? If anybody wants to offer comments down below, please do, because I don't know everything about these, and not only do I learn and correct me always when I'm wrong, I appreciate that too. People will read the comments later if they're here and they find it useful as well. So I was gonna go for, where is she now? Is she on the little, is she not on this one? Oh, I was all confident to show you, and she's not on this one. She's on one of these. I seen her. Here she is. I had this one in my hand because of the red hair and the short and the hat. And oh, look at that. Oh, I gotta check these out more. I was gonna pick that one. And then I put her down. I said, I'll just get one per trip. I'll have a peek later. She's really original looking. Hey, by the way, speaking of which, if you have one of these, tell me what number. I'm gonna keep these handy and have a peek to see which ones you have. Okay, so let me get on my story. So Gracie went with this store the other day to spend her birthday money, and she did not get dolls, but I had to stop and look. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it. Let me go for the little redhead. She is just way too cute. But then Grace pulled this one out, and I hadn't seen it, and I hadn't studied the back of the boxes, so I didn't really have them in mind. I was just like, whenever I like, I'll like it when I see it. And this was the one. And her eyes are absolutely penetrating. Besides, again, the high up hairdo, the two different tones, the skin tone being darker, beautiful. And this is interesting because I get to see how they do those hairstyles. And I find all their outfits kind of plain, actually, and that did not matter. So it was all about the face, getting the size. And it's interesting. This is my first full good look. Gracie pointed out something that I didn't notice. Curvy girl here has flat shoes and flat feet, and I took them off to have a peek. And it looks like, I guess those are differences too, which that's another element that I would have no clue. Another thing Gracie pointed out, because I wondered about how they were gonna do it. So if you buy regular clothes, I guess it just fits the Christy size, and that's it. I don't see anything. And then as I was peeking through these awesome fashions, Gracie noticed up here at the top, it tells you which size they will fit. So this is fits all. I didn't know that. And I don't know if they do separately, although I've seen the dolls in a pack with mini fashions that were separate. So that's kind of interesting how they, when I open these, I'm gonna maybe play and try some on the different ones and see how they look. I think I might have seen some on Instagram and I didn't realize it. Okay, good job, Grace. If you are curious, we'll just bring Christy up here to have a peek at her. Look at that makeup. Gorgeous. She's even got her lips are even lined. She was, ooh, I had to have her. I just unboxed her last night. She had this oil all over her legs, and it looks a little bit linty because I was working on getting it off, and I'm gonna have to take, the socks are literally stuck. Who is willing to admit they had chunky heels when they were in style? I admit it, I had 2 pairs. Beautiful doll. So she's the spot scene, I think it was. So very neat. I would like to someday, which, like, do you have a favorite? I don't think I could pick a favorite. I couldn't. Like, in terms of size and shape, I couldn't. I like all of them. I love this addition to my doll room as a whole. Yeah, they're really pretty to look at. Okay, so what I was going to say is, in this, I think later what I would like to do is add something to these stands to make them pretty, like flowers or something. I'm going to highlight those a little more, since this will be, including her, the only 5 I ever get. I swear. But this is yeah, a wonderful and great addition. Like I said, tell me your fashionista stories, give some tips. What was your first one you ever got out of all of the Fashionistas? Let me know. All right, well, that's all I know, because I'm not really schooled on these, so I can't help with that. Hope you've enjoyed this overview of all the different shapes, sizes, and heights of the Fashionistas, our new addition to the Barbie world. Gotta love it. See you next time.